Okay, so now that we've gone through how to actually balance the gimbal, now it's time to go through some of the settings that we use. So it's important to calibrate your settings on your gimbal that you're using to be the same as these. You want to be very cohesive. We want to make sure that we're all on the same gimbal settings. And these are just the gimbal settings that I like to use. As for me, I like to have very slow responsiveness because I run around and I get quite a lot of shots that are more of the movement that are being initiated by me. And to explain that, I'm sort of moving around, getting a lot of low shots and moving quite fast. And I want the gimbal to be quite slow in its response time because it gives that more of like that render sort of look and feel. In saying that, let's actually talk you through the actual gimbal settings. Okay, so here are the settings. I like to be on PF mode 90% of the time. This just is something that I like to use. It gives me those like clean push in, pull out shots, as well as being able to weave through doorways and underneath benches, and it allows me to be quite creative and having full control. The other mode that we would use sometimes is PTF mode. This is a good mode to use if you like to have the mechanical momentum of the actual gimbal, like swinging up from facades, past things, revealing things, using multiple different dimensions of angles. But majority of the time, I'll be on PF mode. So let's jump into that. Obviously, first things first, I've calibrated and stabilized the gimbal. And then these are my settings within here. You want your custom follow speed to be on 10. My joystick speed is 25. Joystick smoothness high. Dial speed 50. Dial smoothness 27. So they are the basic gimbal settings that I have. And then for PTF mode, my custom settings are follow speed 15, joystick speed 44, joystick smoothness 24, dial speed 50. Then the bottom setting that I have is FPV mode. I have this set up to be fast responsiveness. I don't really ever use this mode, to be honest. Joystick slow, smoothness slow, dial speed 50, dial smoothness 27. I use this mode sometimes when I want to like maybe speed, like I want a really wide lens and I'm like spinning out of like a rim for a car. I can give it like an interesting look and effect, but rarely ever using this one. So yeah, that's just a basic overview of the settings. The other settings you want to do is you want to fine tune it within the Ronin app. And here is the settings that we use on the app. You'll flick through the menus here, screenshot, save this to your notes, do that in your settings as well to be cohesive with the gimbal settings that we use. This has taken years of fine tuning to get the gimbal to move the way that I want it to, and I found over the years these settings have occasionally changed to adapt to the different styles of shooting that we have. It's about what feels best for you too, so I suggest making a few different tweaks and test what feels best, and look over the footage and align it with the different settings. Hope you guys enjoyed this module. Please refer back to it whenever you need to dial in your gimbal settings.